snoozing dog on the couch. So I've been thinking a lot about music. Oh, and how great was it last night on the Academy Awards when the duo from the little film Once won Best Song for Falling Slowly. Oh, God, it's a great song. I love that song. It was a great moment. I've been singing that song around the house, and I've just been missing. I've just been missing the music in my life. When I was 20, I was involved in a Christian, contemporary Christian group, and it was so great, being able to write lyrics and then having access to real musicians who could help me bring those words and melodies in my head to life. I really miss that. But those songs were all very saccharine and simplistic because I was 20. I was a girl. I'm a woman now, and I have more life experience, and I just really want to write songs. My process, though, is to basically just come up with a phrase, not to sit down and write, but if I come up with a phrase that I start singing and ripping with around the house, I'll write down a few words and then just keep singing and singing until something new comes out. And I'm sure a lot of people have the exact same process. But I just sort of want to share with you my process. So I just started with this idea of a blue suitcase by the door. Probably because Carl is traveling on business right now. But so it's something like this. There's a blue suitcase by the door, and it tells me you don't love me anymore. I just make this up as I go along. I see your suitcase by the door, and it tells me you can't do this anymore. So pack your bags, go on and run away. It's the only thing you know how to do. So pack your bags and run away, run away, run away. God, I'm so musical theater. I think about that. I think about my voice, and where I am. It's almost like if I were to classify my ability, it's definitely middle class. There's dirt poor, poor, middle class, upper middle class, wealthy, rich. I'd love to have a rich voice, but I don't. I'd love to have a more contemporary voice, but I don't. Sometimes I try to make things more simple and gruff and to sound more contemporary, but then it just sounds kind of forced. It's like I'm stuck with this, Snow White tries to be jazzy kind of voice, but I'm working with it, I'm working with it. I need music in my life again. I can feel myself on that edge, ready to jump forward again, I've mentioned before in my vlogs that I always have to have projects and goals, and they're usually self-improvement project and goals or artistic projects and goals. And I've loved being a mother and encouraging Anna in her artwork. I've loved working on my photo manipulation skills and my site. I like making these videos, but I am ready for that next plane, and I think that next plane is music. I think that's why I felt inspired to do that crappy little pseudo duet, virtual duet, to that nice song that Daniel Gardner wrote few weeks ago, however long that's been. I just want to sing. I want to sing, I want to write, and I want to find someone who plays keyboard or guitar who would be willing to collaborate with a middle class vocal talent like me. I need that. I miss that. I'm looking for that. Until then, I'll just do my little occasional riffs and probably share them here just because I like feedback and I like pushing myself out of my comfort zone in that way because it's very hard. It's like, do I look into the camera? Do I look off to the side? Do I just watch lyrics on the screen? It's hard to know what to do, and so I'm exploring the best way to come across there as well. Okay, enough rambling. Oh, I will mention the next book that I want to purchase and read is called Musicophilia by Oliver Sacks. It seems really fascinating. I've listened to a number of broadcasts on NPR where he talks about the book, and I watched a video on YouTube of an interview with Charlie Rose where he talked about the book, and I like this author anyway. He's not just an author; he's a neurobiologist, psychologist. I don't know. He's a very smart man. Feel a big sneeze coming on, so I'll end here. There's a blue suitcase by the door. See ya.